voice that carries them has kept me astray. Too soon to act on it, can we ever be? That all depends on what...
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having an awesome day today. So it is a Saturday here in Belgium and I still have a vacation. So I have a vacation until no, not Wednesday. Wednesday I need to work. Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, dat is een dinsdag in Dutch. I have vacation until then, so I will be doing lots and lots of videos. But yeah, today was a great day. I decided to build a starter home. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I uploaded that this afternoon. I will link that video here up in the screen. It's a really cute little starter house, especially made for the LP that I'm starting really soon. So today, what am I doing at this point in the video? So I am just doing a little bit more of the landscaping. I just found that this side of the mansion was a little bit too empty. So I'm adding in some bushes, plants, flowers, making it look, you know, a bit more nicer. So I do think that landscaping is 99% done. I mean, maybe I will tweak some things here and there, add a bush, remove a bush, I don't know. But that is stuff that I usually do off camera before the house tour, and then I will show you guys around and tell you exactly what I changed, what I added, or what I removed. So don't worry, I will keep you guys updated because I do know a few of you do like to recreate the houses that I make, and those people like to rewatch the video and look step by step what I do. So here, finally starting with furnishing the home, and I have to say I am in love with the flooring. The flooring is so beautiful, these floorboards right here. So I am using the same floorboards outside, but that's fine. But I just love how this flooring looks. It looks so very natural. So you very much see the wooden grain of the flooring, and I also love all the colors that come with these floorboards, and it actually does remind me a little bit of a custom content one that I have in my game from Peacemaker IC. So yeah, very happy that I now have it in the game without using custom content. So the room that I'm furnishing at this point, this is the formal living room. So this is the living room where you would probably entertain your guests. This is also the first living room that you see walking in the home. So for me, this was a logical step to place the living room, and I also try to make this look a little bit more fancy, you know, using the fancy sofa and stuff like that, and I'm going with more neutral kind of colors there. So adjoined to the living room, of course, we have the formal dining room, and finally I can use that beautiful dining table. I tried to use that in my starter home that I built earlier on, but I didn't have enough simoleons. I'm so sad about that, but don't worry if you are following the LP, or if you are gonna follow the LP, because I haven't uploaded it yet. I am working my way into earning lots and lots of simoleons, and to make the house look really nice and cozy and full of new stuff that we got in the expansion pack. And when I'm done with that, I will upload the house again to the gallery. So yeah, as you guys can see, the dining room is taking shape, and I just find that it looks so really cozy. I love the open kind of windows that I'm using inside, you know, the window there on the left. So it gives the house this really nice open feeling, but it still closes off the area, so you can really see, okay, this is the dining room, but you can look into the other room if you want to, and I love that feeling. The only thing that I wished they would have added in was a more modern version for the modern homes that I'm gonna build, because I love Brindleton Bay. I love the style that I'm building with, but I also think that Brindleton Bay, especially this island that we're on, would look lovely with some modern looking homes. I mean, whoop, oh my gosh, Mona, a real world, like the world we're living in, of course. You have also, Mona, why can't I talk? You usually have a mix between traditional homes and modern homes. I mean, the home that I'm living in is very traditional on the outside. Lots of homes here in my street are very traditional, but there are two very ultra modern homes here in the street. So they do not match at all, but they're still here. And that is something that I do want to implement in this world as well. Some very modern homes that they just don't fit the world. But that's just realistic, because not every home will be the same. Not every owner of a home would take the same architect, to do their home as the neighbors does. So yeah, and that's why I wished we had that window in a modern version so that I could use it there. So here, the room that I'm making, by the way, this is more of a room also again for guests. You can see I added in a bar, there's a little seating area. So I imagine then that you have like a dinner party. And then before you go and seat your guest to the dinner table, you will drink a nice cocktail or a glass of wine right here, talk about the weather or something. I don't know what Sims talk about, but they can do it all in this little section. And then when dinner's ready, they can all move into the dining room. And then when they're done with dinner, they can relax and maybe talk a little bit more in front of the fireplace in that gorgeous living room. So I think it's all usable and I love that it's all in one wing. So all of the rooms that you would use for guests are in the right wing, and then on the left wing of the house you will have everything for the family itself. So there will be another living room, but an informal one with a television. There will be a play area for your toddlers and children, and there will also be a little area for your cats and dogs as well. So the only thing what you will see around the entire home is pet beds and pet bowls and scratch poles everywhere. I just find that very realistic to have these type of things throughout the entire home. I mean, it's a very large mansion, and at this point I have 3 cats and 2 dogs living in this mansion, and they need that many scratch poles, feeding bowls, and pet beds. Sometimes they love to sleep in the kitchen, sometimes they love to sleep in the formal living room. Or if you saw that in the beginning of the video, I did give you guys like a little overview. A few of my cats like to scratch with their nails on the furnishing as well, which in real life I would not like, but in the game I think it looks really cute and adorable, so I just let them be. But I should probably scold them or lecture them about scratching furnishing, but I just find it so cute. Anyways, here started with the bathroom. So there's only one bathroom here downstairs, and as you guys can see, I am using lots of items from the Parenthood game pack. I just find that the Parenthood game pack and then the Cats and Dogs expansion pack work really nice together. So the expansion pack, Parenthood and Get Together, am I saying that? And Get Together work really nice together. Oh my gosh, Mona, talking. So that is the main items that I'm actually using for this house. So at this point, I have used, of course, the Cats and Dogs expansion, Get Together, Parenthood, I think Perfect Patio, I've used a few items, I'm not sure. From Dine Out, I've used a little round candle, and from Get Together I've used multiple items. I think a wardrobe, some clutter items, some items for under a roof, and Outdoor Retreat. I also use some items from Outdoor Retreat, which are all bushes and plants and stuff like that. And I think those are all the packs that I'm using at this point. But of course, I will provide you guys with a pack list before I upload this to the gallery. So in the final video, and that will be the house tour, I will make, if I won't forget it, I will make a little list with all the expansion packs that I'm using for this house, so that you guys know what is in it. But I think like 80% of the house will be cats and dogs only. So yeah, oh, the room that I'm making here, by the way, if you're like a little bit confused, the room that I'm making here is a laundry room. I just find that really handy because we are getting the laundry stuff pack, or the laundry day stuff pack. We are getting that real soon, I think in the beginning of 2008. That is just a few months away. So I just thought, let's make this house laundry day ready, and then when the pack releases, you can just add in your washer, your dryer, and you're good to go. You can use the pack if you like doing the laundry. If you don't like to do laundry in your game like I do, don't buy the pack and leave the room now as decoration or change it all together into something new. So what am I doing here? I am building here, or furnishing here, the formal living room. So this is the living room. Oh, not the formal, the informal living room. And this is the living room that the family will use the most. So there's a television here. There will be a children's and toddlers play area and a little cat scratching pole there on the side. And I did play test this house a little bit earlier on. You guys saw it, of course, in the beginning of the video. And I found that the Sims and the pets use this room the most. So the cats and the dogs love laying here on the couch. They love just sitting on the rock in the play area. The only thing that I did notice is that my cats, they won't use the scratching poles. Like, not. I think I need to tell them to use them. I think I need to do that. Not sure. I haven't really been playing with my cats yet. I have just been looking at them because I love them so much. But I think I need to tell them to go onto the scratching pole before they use it. So yeah, I'm still figuring out stuff. I still know like nothing of the gameplay. So here I'm building, or I'm furnishing a bedroom, and this is a bedroom for the butler. So the butler here has a own kind of color palette, and I try to imagine that he has like his own say in how he wanted this room to look. I mean, he will be here like 24/7. He doesn't get any vacation days, so he will always be in this home. And I think he was like, well, I will work for you, but I would like to have my own kind of area, and I want to furnish it like I want to. So he gets its own little color palettes, and I think it looks really nice. So yeah, there's definitely a butler's quarters for the people who have vintage glamour. If you don't have vintage glamour, but you still want to use this, you can use it for as a normal bedroom. Change the colors if you like. Maybe imagine that you have a butler or something like that. So yeah, but I think this is a really nice room. So the butler gets, of course, his own bed. It has its own little seating area. The only thing that the butler doesn't have is its own bathroom. So if he wants to shower, take a poop, he can do that all in the downstairs bathroom. But the downstairs bathroom is just in the corridor next to this one, so it's gonna be fine. So here adding in some curtains, and the only thing that bothered me from this room is that the curtains are clipping into the fireplace. If you look closely, it's clipping on both sides of the curtains. That is the only thing that I didn't like, but all the curtains that I used there, they all clipped into the fireplace, and I'm just too stubborn to change the windows. I like how the windows look from the outside. I'm not gonna change them. So we're just gonna live with the clipping for now until it's really annoying me, and then I will see what I will do later on. So yeah, that is basically all I needed to say about this room. Just adding in some more plants and little detailing, and then we are finished, and we can head on over to that room right here. So the room here, that little round room, I just didn't really know what to make with that. So I just thought, let's add in some bookcases, let's place a chess table right there, and this can be an activities room. So if your sim needs to work on their logic skill, they can do that right there. If they just want to read a book, you know, learn how to cook by reading a book, they can do that right there in this little room. And if you want your sims to like do their homework here, you can remove maybe some seating area and add in a desk for the children, or you can entirely make over this into a playroom. But for now, for me, I think that this looks really nice. So I'm reordering the seating area right here, and I think it looks nice. And I love, of course, the colors that I'm using here as well. I love all the colors in this home. I can't help it. I'm in love with this pack. I think it's my favorite expansion pack. I mean, I liked Get Together. Get Together was my favorite one. When we got Get to Work, I was not impressed. I mean, the world that we've gotten with Get to Work was just plain boring. I didn't like it at all. The only thing that I did like from Get to Work was the actual careers, that you can own your own shops and stuff. That I loved, but the world that we got in there was just awful. And the items, they were nice, but I wasn't over the moon. And then we've gotten Get Together. Oh my gosh, I love Windenburg. I still love Windenburg. The island is so beautiful. I love all the build and buy items that expansion pack has to offer. So it's like a neck-on-neck race between Cats and Dogs and Get Together at this point. I mean, Send My Shuno or City Living, I liked that expansion pack. Definitely like all the build buy items. The world is very lovely. Did I play a lot there? Not much. I lived in an apartment like for a few months, and then I got bored of it and I moved back to Wittenberg because I loved it there more. So yeah, that's my 2 cents about about the expansion packs. So I'm furnishing here the final room of the home, and that is the kitchen. So the layout of the kitchen, it's gonna change completely. I'm gonna add in a wall to divide the room more. Now it's like a really open, large space, which there's nothing wrong with that. It looks nice, but we just needed something to divide it a little bit more. I just found it too open. It didn't fit in with the style that we were using for the entire home. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna add in some walls. I'm gonna use those windows, you know, to open it up more. And I think it looks really nice. Although if you like more of a open feeling, you can always remove the wall that I'm adding in a little bit later. But I think it looks better with the wall, if you ask me. So I needed to add in this little vacuum cleaner right there. I decided to go with the pancake because I just find that really cute. And then here, trying to figure out how I wanted to furnish this. Like I said, the room was so open and furnishing was hard because everything that you place all along the walls make it look very cluttered because there's no, you know, there's nothing to divide everything. So I was messing around with that for a long time. I did cut out a little piece of footage of this little corner because I actually changed this corner like 4 or 5 times until I decided to go with a chair and a little table. So yeah. Oh, and this rock that I'm that I'm using right there. I love the rock, but I wished that rock had more recolors. I think it has 6, and all 6, I think 6, all 6 of the recolors, I like only 2. The other ones are way too bold. I wish there was like a normal white one and a black one. But now there is a gray one that I'm using right here. So if I'm gonna use that rock, I'm probably like 90% always will go for the gray option right there because I just don't like the other ones. So yeah, here what I'm doing, I'm just filling in the kitchen with some clutter items, trying to make it look a little bit more lived in. And while I was doing this, I was already thinking about that something was off in the kitchen. I mean, it looks nice, but something was off while I was doing this. So I thought maybe add in some paintings, maybe that will work, maybe then I have that feeling that it's finished, but that didn't work as well. And then here I'm looking, maybe the bin, because I forgot about that as well. But still wasn't happy. You can see it, I'm looking left, I'm looking right, and yeah, it wasn't clicking at this point. And then I decided, okay, Mona, we're doing something different. We're dividing everything, adding in a wall, not a window, a wall, and then opening up it with the new windows and arches. And I think it looks way better, fits in with the style that we were using, and it divides everything nicely. And now we also could use the entire length of that wall here with only kitchen cabinets, which also make it look way better. But I did keep the little seating area there on the left side, or yeah, it all depends on which side you're looking at. But I did keep the little seating area because I just found that it looked very cozy, and yeah, that was very happy with that. So we're almost at the end of the video, by the way. Oh my gosh, I made it to the very end. So I'm hoping that you guys liked this part 2 of the Brindleton Bay mansion. Let me know in the comment section below the video what you guys thought about it. Also, feedback, suggestion, did I miss something, did I do something wrong? Then I can take it all with me in part 3 when I'm finalizing the home and of course furnishing that entire second floor and doing all the bedrooms. So yeah, leave your like if you liked it, of course. It helps out the channel, and then I know that you guys really liked the video. And of course, if this is the first video that you are seeing from me and you're liking what you're seeing, please go check out part 1 where I built the house, and subscribe to the channel if you like to, and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So I'm hoping that you all are having a awesome day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all soon. Bye bye.